If you are looking for more ideas on card decks, this is probably the most genius idea that I have seen. This is called The One. It is from Best Self, and they basically created a card deck based on a book. But not really. Like, it's not like the book actually told you to make a bunch of cards and then pick things out. They just saw an opportunity and they did it. And this was already a book that's been out for a few years and it's very popular. And they kind of just rode the wave. So there was another planner that did this too. It was James Clear and the Habits Tracker, and Baron Fig did that as well. And his book has been out and they just kind of rode the wave and their planner became super successful. So let's talk about what this is and how you could do that for your own card deck. Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from Pretty Fabulous, and I help online businesses create beautiful digital downloads using Adobe InDesign. So if this sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I do unboxings on Saturdays. So today we're talking about the Best Self One Core Values card box thingy. So when you look online, it was really hard to tell like what you got inside, and you kept thinking like, if I flip the card over, is there more? Spoiler alert, there is not more. I will say getting these cards though was like a huge disappointment. Yeah, so I thought there would be some special meaning or some special explanation on the back. So that's something as an area for improvement that you could do on your cards. But basically, the whole thing behind the book is like, if you're trying to do a ton of different things, you're probably not going to be very successful, which is kind of like what I'm doing right now. Like, I hate reading that book because I really love writing cozy mysteries, but I also really love doing this YouTube channel and having Pretty Fabulous, where I talk all about graphic design and stationery stores, and it's totally different and has nothing to do with the other. So in theory, if I was listening to the one thing, I would give one of them up. And honestly, I'd probably be more successful at one of them. However, I am not able to give them both up, so I might be a bad example. But again, this is just one person's example. So let's go over the pricing. This was $25. You can only buy it from Best Self. They charged me like $7 for shipping and then another $3 for sales tax. So it came out to like $35. And even then it took like 2 weeks to ship, so let's just go ahead and take a look at it. Comes in a plain brown unmarked box, which if I remember correctly, I think this is how they sent out all of their items, no matter how much or how little that you order. It's just a plain box, which I don't know, maybe that's good. There's a lot of package stealing going on, I think, these days. So maybe that's helpful. All right, here we go. The One Thing, Core Values, the one tool to clarify your purpose and gain direction for your life, partnering with Best Self. So can I get this open? All right, so like all of their boxes are their cards. They come in these cute little pop-up boxes. Looks exactly the same as the others. Living into your values means that we do more than profess our values. We practice them, Brene Brown. All right, so let's take a look at these cards. This is a huge, massive stack. So I saw pictures of this and I was wondering what it was because I only saw, like, people only showed these, the one word. Oh, it is just the one word. Okay, so let's see. Other ways to use core value cards. Here are the directions. Flip through the deck, consider cards one by one. Put the values that resonate you into your shortlist pile and discard the rest. If the word for your value is missing, write it on one of the blank cards. Oh, I guess you get blank cards. Most people choose 10 to 15 values. Choose the top 3 values by reviewing your shortlisted pile and discard the cards that no longer resonate. Rank the final 3 values in priority order. And I guess that's it. Okay, other ways to use it as affirmation prompts, discussions, core values for your team, your business, your family. Choose to live a day through a particular value. All right, so if you love this deck, podcasts, I mean, if I wanted to watch paint dry, I would listen to a podcast. The One Thing for organizations. Couples goal setting retreat. Let's see, 2-day workshop. I mean, who's having in-person workshops right now? But where you will discover a proven model for casting a vision for your life, establishing a 5 and 1 year goal. That sounds awful. So it's just writing goals, I think, is just, as you know, I'm not a big person on goals. Okay, so all the cards look exactly the same on this side. And then let's flip them over. Okay, here are those blank cards that they were talking about here at the end. And then we go right into, oh, it looks like they're in alphabetical order. I'm going to guess it's alphabetical order, right? Yeah. A's, B's, C's. Okay, this is a lot of cards. Like, who has this many values? Do you want me to flip through all of them? This would be a 30-minute video. Let's see. Now it makes sense. I was like, is that all there is? For some reason, I thought if you saw this word on one side, on the back of the card, there would be like some explanation or something, I don't know, something else, but that is not the case. These are just one word. Oh, that's odd. They're upside down. So the cards are one way this way, and then it's upside down in the other. I don't know if that's a mistake or they're supposed to be like that. I am not a Vegas person, so maybe that's okay. So clearly these cards are upside down. So we put them upside down. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. All right. I could never work in Vegas. There we go. We'll go through the A's. How about that? Ambition, authenticity, balance. How many? It said to pick out 10 to 16. That's like a lot of cards. These are a lot of values. I mean, I want all of these. Let's see. I want to be brave. I'll pick out. I'll stop once I get 5. I don't need a career. Caring. Now I just feel mean flipping by the caring card, right? Like I'm a bad person. All right, challenge. I don't like challenges. I'm not competitive. Collaboration, comfort, commitment. So commitment of value. I don't even know what that's about. Community. I mean, I like all of these things. Compassion, competence. I definitely am not competition. Confidence, connection, contentment, contribution, cooperation, courage, bravery. I feel like bravery and courage are kind of the same thing. Maybe it's like whichever word resonates with you better. Creativity. Is that important? I mean, I like being creative. I don't know that that's a core value. Curiosity. I'm not really that curious. Am I? Right? I like reading books, but I'm not like going to go out and research things. Dignity, diligence, diversity, drive. I think that's important. Efficiency, environment, equality, ethics. See, now you just feel, I don't know about you, I would just feel guilty, like bypassing, like, I don't care about ethics. I don't care about diversity. I mean, it's like almost, are you going to do this by yourself or are people watching? Because then it's almost like you are not a good person. You know, family. Shouldn't I put family? I don't know. So financial stability. I would say being debt-free is important. I don't know if that's the same thing. Forgiveness, freedom, friendship, fun, future generations, generosity, giving back. I guess I'm going through more than the A's. I'm doing a lot. Grace, growth, harmony. Oh, you know, harmony is, even though this is funny, I don't really consider this like a value. When I took the Clifton Strengths test, that was actually one of my top 5. Health, home, honesty. Oh, this is huge. That is a big value that I have. Honesty. Hope. I think hope is important. Humility, humor, impact. Inclusion, independence, individuality, initiative, innovation, integrity. I think integrity is important. I think that kind of goes with honesty. I feel like they're kind of the same thing. Intelligence, intuition. I have none. I don't have that little voice inside my head that everyone talks about. It's just not something that works for me. All right. Leadership. Learning. I guess learning. I do a lot of online courses. So let's just justify that by saying learning. Love is important. Loyalty. I think loyalty is very important. Although now it sounds like I'm in a gang. Right? Or maybe that's just how I interpret it when it says that. Okay, mastery, nature, openness, optimism, which I think is kind of like the same thing as hope. Order, originality. Oh, I do like order. Like I like things to be neat. let's see if neat comes up. Oh no, we already passed the ends. I don't think neat came up. Patience, patriotism, peace, perseverance. Again, some of these are really important, but I don't know that that I would put these down. Personal fulfillment. Would I put that down? Yeah, because I write books. Even though my books make like literally zero money, I still feel it's important that I do that because it personally fulfills me to write stories. Resourcefulness, respect, responsibility, risk-taking, safety, security. Yeah, we're just going to go through all of these. Self-discipline, self-expression. I mean, there's things that I wish I had that I don't, like self-discipline. Serenity, service, simplicity, spirituality. I mean, I'm a minimalist, so I guess simplicity. Although if they had the word minimalism, I would have picked that instead. Stability, status, stewardship. I don't even know what that means. Structure, success, teamwork. We're almost there. We're almost there. Don't go. Thrift, time, tradition, transparency. Oh, that is important to me. Is it? It's important for me to be transparent as a person. And yeah, I guess for other people too. Travel, trust. Trust is huge. Truth. Again, I feel like that's like honesty. Let's see. Understanding, uniqueness, unity, usefulness, vision, vulnerability. So you'd really have to just do this card deck alone, because like if you had things that other people had, then they couldn't really do that. Oh, look at that. Wisdom, wonder. Okay, so what did it say for me to do? Use these. All right, so 10 to 15, and then, you have to narrow it down to 3. So I see like bravery and courage are one and the same, right? Those are basically the same thing. Truth, honesty, integrity are like one thing all by themselves. Hope and optimism are one thing. Creativity, I mean, I guess that's really not that important to me. Drive is all by itself. Loyalty and trust and love are kind of all one and the same to me. Transparency goes along with truth. So a lot of these words are kind of like synonyms for each other. Order, simplicity go together for me. Learning, personal fulfillment, and harmony all go together. So I still don't have 3. So if I had to pick 3, and I don't even know what this means, like values to you, what is this? Why are we doing this exercise? To clarify your purpose and gain your direction for life. I see. So bravery and courage, if I need a direction, those really aren't that important. I feel like I'm pretty brave and courageous, so I don't have to worry about that. What else is important? I think, all of these, being transparent, truth, honesty, I guess, let's just say honesty. How about that? Honesty is a good one. Or is integrity a stronger word? I don't know. The corporate America part in me wants to say integrity. Love, loyalty, and trust. I think out of all, these are all equally important. I would say someone who's probably really relationship focused would have picked these 3. But I think trust probably, because if I don't trust people, then I probably don't. So drive, I feel like I already have that. I feel like I already have all of these things. I don't know. I guess these are things that I think are important for me in looking towards friends or, a significant other. So learning, personal fulfillment, order, simplicity. So those are those the 3? I don't even know if I really like optimism. I like people who are optimistic. So I narrowed it down to 4. Honesty, trust. I guess honesty and trust are maybe like the same thing. How about that? There we go. Honesty, simplicity, and optimism. So those are and we can see them all, 3. So what did you think? I really thought there would be like some explanation on the back or clarification or even like the Webster's dictionary definition of what that word means or an example. So yeah, so for that one reason alone, it was a massive disappointment. However, going through the cards and picking out your values was fun. But again, I really would have liked more definition or direction on the back. Again, I'm just complaining the same thing over and over again. Let me know what you think though. And again, I think that's a really great thing that you can do to clarify your cards or to make them better, or you could include a book. So a lot of times people have a longer explanation, but they don't want to put it in there. So you could definitely have a book that goes with it, because obviously with card decks, one side should all be the same. However, I would argue for these, the one side doesn't have to be the same, because it's not like you're playing a game where it's like go fish and you're like, what does this card mean? You're like actually supposed to use the cards to pick out your top 5 values and your core values, and versus like just picking one randomly and being like, oh, I guess that's my core value because I magically picked that one. So that would be my rationale for why it's okay to put writing on the back of this that varies for each card, versus most card decks have the same exact thing on the back. So that's it. Now remember, if you would like to create your own card deck, I do have a free tutorial. I have a free like step-by-step guide, as well as, and this is the first time ever, I've included my favorite print vendors for cards as well. So make sure to check all of those out and the videos on either side. And I hope everyone's having a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.